What's up, y'all? I'm really excited about this one. I got Bucktool's Utility Sharpener. This is a compact sharpener that has a wet or dry wheel on it. I think it comes with a 120 grit wheel, and it's a solid little piece of equipment. It's a 1.9 horsepower induction motor. This is a refurbished tool, but they normally come with a 1-year warranty. Something that they told me whenever they sent this out to me was that it was refurbished, so to let them know how it works. So I may plug this thing in and y'all will get to see it flop or work perfectly. Well, we don't know. So let's get it open and let's see what all it comes with. So I pre-opened everything, so you didn't have to watch me do all that stuff. So comes with the manual here. You can see it is the SCM4500 Utility 4-inch Utility Sharpener. So nice packaging here. It looks like there's a little puncture there. I don't know if it was like a refurbished tool or what. Funny story, I got a couple. One very smashed up, one not so smashed up instruction booklet. So it is still in the wrapper, but you can see there's a big hole in it. Another piece of plastic, and then it looks like that's pretty much all that comes in the box. So pulling this off, it's really clean, honestly. So I mean, they did say it's refurbished, not that it's like a return or anything. The wheel does not look like it has been used at all. I mean, it does got a bit of discoloration, but you can see lines on it. That seems like it might be like a shipping thing. Yeah, you can see that it's kind of rubbing on it, but all in all, it's got a really nice build. Plastic feels rather durable. So I thought for a second that it was kind of messed up because you can see this red line around it, but it's just a like a decorative little thing. So this is 0.7 amps, wet or dry, 170 RPM is the rating speed. The arbor dimension or diameter, words are hard, is 14 millimeters, and it operates at 120 volts, 60 hertz, AC only. So you can see that it does have a very simple build, simple look to it. It has your forward and reverse, or should I say it the opposite way, forward and reverse switch that has a cover on it. So I'm assuming that it makes it waterproof because, like I said, you can use this wet or dry. It has a couple different little spots so you can adjust your tools to set it to the right angle. These little guys, they're plastic. They don't feel the most durable, but I mean, they work well. Oh, okay, so it's got multiple adjustments. So you can set this to one thing if you're trying to flatten your let's say your, what is that? Why am I blanking out on things? What is it? Whatever those things called, chisels. Words are just hard. So whenever you're trying to flatten your chisel, and then whenever you're going to adjust it and get a different angle on it, you can do something like this, so you can get a lower angle, or you can do something like that. So that's really nice. I do like that a lot. It can make it a little difficult to find the right angle whenever you're trying to actually tune everything, and it seems like this is bumping into this, so I'm gonna have to get a hex key, which I don't think I have the correct size on me, so I'm gonna have to get a hex key and kind of adjust this so that way it'll tighten up and get to be, you know, nice and solid. And then on the other side, you can see it has another one, so this one can be for like a lower angle, and it does have the same dual adjustment here, but this one is actually the way it should be. It actually locks in. It's not the most firm thing, but I think with a little adjustments though, I can be able to get it nice and tight in there. So that's really nice. I really like that a lot. These, I don't know if these are cast aluminum or what, but they do feel really nice though. These little bench tops, if you will. So, and then of course the 120 grit sandpaper or sanding wheel right there. So I know I said that it does do wet or cold, or wet or dry, not wet or cold. Of course, don't operate it, like don't have it on while you're filling it up. But it looks like you just want to just kind of just pour it straight in there. Just pour some water right in there. I'm assuming you don't want to fill it up too much. It doesn't really say how much to fill it up. Oh, it says 3 to 6 ounces of water over the stone, as shown, so it's just showing pour it over. And then Yeah, and that's it. You don't need to like soak it or anything like that, like it's a whetstone or anything. And then you just get it and you turn it on and you just kind of let your, all right, moment of truth. Let's see, forward. Okay. Let's see, reverse. Okay, so forward, so we can sharpen this side, reverse, so we can sharpen this side. So it's nice. I like it a lot. It's a nice, simple little tool, lightweight. It's definitely something that I can just like get and put away, and then whenever I need it, just kind of get out and then sharpen something. So for, I think it was like 60 bucks is what this thing was retailing at. It's a nice little piece of equipment. So I'm gonna grab a tool and I'm gonna get it sharpened, and then I'm gonna see exactly how well this sharpening stone works. So be right back. All right, so these are a couple of the tools that I need to sharpen pretty regularly. This as my marking knife that I made. It's from Taylor Toolworks, and I dropped it, so it doesn't have a point anymore. So this is something I'm really excited about, finding this angle on here and being able to hold this and get it sharpened again and then get it flattened again to be able to rebuild that point again. Because with the marking knife, as we all know, I mean, we need that nice sharp point. And then my 1-inch chisel, these are from Harbor Freight, so they're not the best. However, I find them to work really well. So let's see if I can get this set up and get these sharpened and see exactly how they do. So let's find, since I have a couple of these, let's go ahead and see about doing the paper test. So typically people will get it, let's see, how do they hold it? They get it and they like, yeah, they like cut it. You can see it's not cutting very well. And you can see that's not cutting very well either. So let's see exactly what we can do on this. Okay, y'all, so doing it in terms of dry, it worked really well. Just to do the paper test again, I was kind of doing it as I went, but I mean, so it works really well. It's not like the cleanest, but we're only doing it to a 120, so you know, it's not gonna be this like razor sharp, scary sharp sort of thing, but for what it is, it works really well. So there's sort of a bevel on here, which I tried to do kind of a dual angle sort of, you know, bevel, but didn't really work out too well. So I'm not really too worried about it. So, I mean, getting this thing at the right angle is definitely not the easiest, you know, it's not the best setup, but so yeah, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try it with a little bit of water. So I'm gonna put couple ounces of water in there and see exactly how it works. So let's see. Is that it? Is that it? Okay. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. Just needed to do the right amount. So now let's see what we can do with the chisel while it's wet. Oh, let's go the other way because I am just scooping water on this chisel. So go forward. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Much better. Much better. Oh, apparently that one wasn't the best, but I mean, I'm definitely getting an accurate point when it comes to that. And yes, this is a doctor's note, but or doctor's paper, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so all in all, do I think that this is worth the money? 100% yes. This is my first tool sharpener, so I don't really have a whole lot of like things to go off of, like in comparison to the Tomac or any of these other sharpeners out there on the market. I just know about this one, and it is a solid build. I did notice one thing, that whenever you are using it dry, it does tend to get bogged down if you push down a little too hard on it. But I mean, with any sharpener, unless you're spending thousands and thousands of dollars on it, or you're just using whetstones by hand, it's gonna get bogged down. So all in all, for the price, yes, this is worth the money. It sharpens knives, it sharpens marking knives, it sharpens chisels. See, I forgot what it was again. It's just one of those videos, you know. But all in all, 100% worth the money. I'm definitely gonna keep using this in my shop. Even if I get some nice diamond whetstones, I'm definitely gonna use this to take it to 120, and then I am going to use my whetstones after that. But for what this is, if I were just to be using this, and this is the only thing that I had, 100% yes, this is a nice sharp chisel, and these are cheap, Harbor Freight. I think it was $13 for the set of 4 chisels. So if they can make $13 chisels work like they're like $50 a piece chisels, then it's definitely worth the value. I think this thing is only like $60, which they are out of stock, and I don't know when they're gonna come back in stock, or if they will come back in stock. But if you are able to get your hands on one of these, definitely grab it, and it will be a really awesome addition to your shop. So hit the like button. If you didn't like this video, dislike it, do whatever you need to. Subscribe, comment, let me know, hey, this is a great video, it's not the best video, whatever, anything I need to change. And support us in any way possible, or go follow us on Instagram. I will leave links to all those below. I will leave a link to this and to bucktool and all that stuff. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one.